Whoa, check it out. Thedagem's back. What's up, everybody? I'm playing Final Fantasy VI for the Super Nintendo. This is a patched version of the original ROM that we got in the US. It's the Ted Woolsey patch, and I've got the Music Edition 2 patch on there. It should restore some lost content, some censored content, changes some of the people's names, some of the spells' names, things like that to make them more familiar. And from what I understand, it also changes the title screen to say Final Fantasy VI instead of Final Fantasy III. And it changes the opera scene a little bit. So this is my first time playing through this, but it should be very similar to the original game that we all know and love. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. 1,000 years have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been developed, and high technology reigns. But now there are some who would enslave the world by reviving the dread destructive force known as magic. Can it be that those in power are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper's been found intact there, 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. Plus, they had us bring this sorceress with us. Yeah, our witch. Why's she here? I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl. Relax. The slave crown on her head makes her a mindless puppet. She'll follow orders. We'll approach from the east. Move out. And there is your introduction to Final Fantasy VI. It changes some of the translation, this Ted Woolsey patch that I did. If you guys want to know how to do it, I did it on a Mac, and it took me a while to figure it out, but I will help you. Just leave a comment below, and I'll make sure that I help you get this patch. From what I understand, this is the definitive way to play this game. So let's do it. It's my first time. I hope we have a lot of fun. I know that I'm going to, because the music already is so damn good. And this is the game that made me start learning to play some of these songs on piano. And I know how to play this one. And it's that guy right there who inspired me to learn this song, because holy crap is he talented. And I'm looking forward to playing this game. So let's just listen and read the credits here for a minute. And we'll start the story here as soon as this little intro is over. Thanks for watching, you guys. It's been a while since I've played this game. I remember a lot of it, but I'm definitely going to need to refer to a strategy guide, so if I miss some things, please just let me know in the comments below. However, I do know that the first thing we need to do is put everybody in the back row. We've got Magitech armor on, and that means that we can do magic attacks. We'll take half damage in the back row, but deal out full damage, so that's what we're going to do. Let's put her on point. No sense taking any risks. Forward. And there are optional battles in town. I'll just let you know about them. There's some spots on the ground that if you step on them, you will be thrust into battle. And to the right is one of them, so let's just go ahead and do that battle on purpose. You can totally skip this if you want to. Imperial machine riding self-important swine, you have no business here. Take this. And this will give you our first taste of this Magitech armor. Any one of these will kill the guy except the healing one, because that obviously heals you. So fire works, lightning works, blizzard works, take your pick. I'm going to show them all to you. Just don't get too used to this Magitech armor because we don't have it for long. Alright, straight up here, another battle. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Once again, any one of these spells will kill these guys. So let's just show you all of them. We've got Biggs and Wedge. Those are staples of Final Fantasy games, and we don't know the name of the person up top yet, but we soon will. Alright, we gained a level. And one step forward is another battle. If we want to go around it, we can skip it, but I'm not going to. Let's go back. There we go. Narsh's freedom depends on us. Okay. If we use Bioblast with What's-Her-Face, that'll be a multi-target attack, so let's do that. That'll end this battle pretty quick. Excellent. Now the other two guys come after us. There's one. And there's the other. You can skip people's turns if you want. You just hit the X button and it skips to the next person whose progress bar is all the way to the end. That's useful sometimes. Alright, there's nothing to the left, there's nothing to the right, but I'll show you that anyway. Your suit of armor is a little bit too big to squeeze through these little crevices, so we have no choice but to go up. We've got them trapped now. And it's our first pincer attack. And once again, it does not matter which one of these things you use. All of them are just about the same. There we go. It's pretty cool looking. Oh, and What's-Her-Face gained a level. Good stuff. You can run in this game, which is super cool. We must defend the mines. There's an accessory that allows you to do that too. I'm not sure what that's good for. I think the patch that I have downloaded is what allows you to run in this game. So I think that renders that accessory pretty well useless at this point, but that's okay. I like the ability to run through town. This should end the battle. Excellent. According to our source, the frozen Esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe this one. An eerie glow surrounds you. Want info about save points? At save points, you can use a sleeping bag or tent and also save a game. If you should perish, you'll automatically be able to play from your last save. Though any guild, treasures, etc. you found will have to be found again, your level and experience data will be retained. You can save a game anywhere on the world map. One of the other things that this patch of the game did, if I haven't mentioned it, was change some of the names of people. I think in the original cartridge of the game, his name was Vix, with a V. This changes it to what it's supposed to be. Oh, it's worth noting that these were-rats absorb poison, so don't use Bioblast. Not that it's going to really put you into any real big trouble, but it's not going to end the battle, so fire or blizzard will work. Lightning would too, I suppose. Okay, moving on. There's another enemy in here that absorbs lightning. I forget what it's called, but it's like a fish-looking thing. I'll point it out when we find one. I'll handle this. Stand back. We won't hand over the Esper. Emir, get them! Okay, our first boss battle. Hold it. Think back to our briefing. What about it? Do you recall hearing about a lightning whelk? It absorbs lightning and stores the energy in its shell. Right, so whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Alright already. Okay, so if you use lightning, it absorbs it. If you attack the shell, it attacks all three of you. So the head, every once in a while, will retreat into the shell. Just make sure you're not attacking when that happens. I'll make sure I show you so you know what it looks like, but usually what you should do is 2 attacks and then heal until he retreats and comes back. So I'll show you what it's like, because he's going to say "grew," and that retreats him into his shell. And now when you attack, you have no choice but to hit the shell. And now he's going to attack with Megavolt. I believe he has a finite amount of MP, so if you can survive until he runs out of MP, I guess you could technically beat the shell, but it has really, really high hit points, and it's not worth the time. I think you get an ether for your trouble, but it's really not worth it, so don't bother. Okay, since I took a little bit of damage there, I'm going to heal. We'll use Magitech Missile, and we'll be right back on track. Alright, I believe that put us into slow status, so we won't be able to attack as frequently. But that's okay. He's back inside the shell, so we're just going to heal until he comes back out to play. We're going to skip her turn because we want to be able to use Magitech Missile, so we'll skip it by hitting X as soon as we can. There we go. And I'll heal her up with somebody else. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to heal what's-her-face. We'll learn who she is soon enough. Alright, back in action. Let's hit it with Magitech Missile. We'll hit it with fire. This should end the fight. Excellent. Hell yeah. Let's make sure we fight everybody we can. Okay, Spritzer. These are those 2 fish things I was telling you about. I don't know why I think they look like fish. They look more like blobs, but they absorb lightning, so don't use Thunderbeam. Alright. There's also a bandit in here somewhere. He throws a wrench at you. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but he is in here somewhere. And if you liked Biggs and Wedge, tough shit, because they're gone now. This is the Frozen Esper. Hey, what's the matter? Do you know something we don't? The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light.
Where's that light coming from?
Hey, Wedge, where are you? What's happening? And you can just walk out of bed. Where am I? Whoa, you're awake. And I only just removed the crown. Ow, head, hurts. Easy now. This is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you while you were wearing it. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman enslaved by the Gestalian Empire and born with the gift of magic. And her name is Tara. We'll hit start so that we can use that name. My name is Tara. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering this fast. Open up. Give us the Empire's Magitech armor pilot. Open this door. We want that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? Look, these fools won't listen to reason. I have to get you out of here. I don't have time to explain. Over here. Before you go over there, get the elixir out of the clock. Make your way out through the mines. I'll keep these brutes occupied. Alright, straight shot to the left. She's up there! Just keep running to the left and you're into the mines. Same enemies as the last time you were in the mines. Another save spot. I'm not gonna bother. Alright, our first chance to fight a bandit. I should be leveling up here soon, so I think the enemies will soon, or at least some of them will be able to get one shot. The bandit, however, might take 2 or 3 turns. We'll see. Alright, he threw a wrench at me. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Okay, there's 2 treasure chests here. One of them contains a phoenix down, and the other one contains, I don't know, a high potion maybe? We could get these items now if you want, but if you wait till later on in the game, they become an elixir and some sort of accessory or piece of armor or something. I forget what. I just remember it's not worth getting them now, so don't do that. Alright, so 2 more were-rats. We could be using magic. I do have some magic, but I'm going to save my MP. Attacking is working, so I'm not going to switch it up. It's cool to see that some of the enemies, even from Final Fantasy I, are still making an appearance, and the artwork just gets better and better each time, doesn't it? And Terra gained a level. There's the door. Almost there. We should be able to kill this guy in one shot. There we go. Oh, he hit himself. Good stuff. All right. There she is. Mind subsidence. It's a real problem.
My sweet little magic user. Whee! With this slave crown, I'll practically own you.
Not cool.
Whee! Good. Burn up everything.
Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. It is our destiny, and ours alone, to take this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. We will conquer the world with our newfound power. Nothing can stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestalt! They're doing some sort of Nazi salute. I'm not sure I like it. In fact, I am sure I don't like it. Who is that? Took you long enough. Still in the robbing and plundering trade? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world over for relics of the past. And his name is Locke? Let's just lock that in. Robbing? I prefer the term treasure hunting. Semantic nonsense, like there's a difference. Tisk tisk, there's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? Yeah, I've met the girl. You don't mean the girl with the power of magic? The city's guards are pursuing her even as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but won't use it. Even so, They're too stubbornly independent to join forces with our underground resistance movement, the Returners, either. I tried to explain that the Empire enslaved the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That's the idea. Make your way to Figaro and talk to the king. Alright, so just below us is a big room with a bunch of rocks that people can go around, creating multiple paths. Now we gotcha! And a bunch of guards are going to come up through these multiple paths, and we just have to block them and fight them before they get to Terra. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kupo! Moogles! Are you saying you want to help? Kupo! Alright, this Moogle is going to explain how the game works. Use us to save Terra from the guards. Need more information? I'll say yes. You'll fight using 3 different groups. Press the Y button to switch between them. Your job is to defeat the commander of the guards before his men reach Terra. Save her, or else. Okay, so I can control Locke as well as those 2 Moogles, and I just have to block the way so that the guards don't get to Terra. And if you look at what we've got here, let me back out. I'm hitting wrong buttons because I'm still getting used to the controls. If we look at our parties here, there we go. Let's go this way. Let's go down to equip. Oh, I hit the wrong button again, did I? That's alright. Let's get to work. So, while I'm figuring out the controls here, I'll let you know what I'm trying to do. One of these Moogles, it's Mog by the way, has a shield and a sword, and we want to take them both. But we don't want to take them just yet. We want to make sure that we take those items right before we fight the boss, the captain of the guards. And we want to fight the captain of the guards. Yeah, see, he's got a mithril pike and a mithril shield. Nobody else has anything that you can unequip. But we want to make sure that we reserve Locke and his party and their HP when we fight the captain of the guards, because he's going to be able to equip that shield, and we want to steal that item from Mog. If we don't steal the item from Mog before we fight the captain of the guards, we don't get another chance to unequip it from him. So in the interest of getting equipment early on in the game, we want to preserve this here party and not fight with them. So let's switch over to this Moogle and intercept this guy. And it doesn't matter here if anybody dies, it really doesn't. The only person that needs to survive is Locke. So we'll just waste the HP with every other party and preserve Locke's party, and when we go to fight the captain of the guards, we'll unequip Mog. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Get the other Moogle. There we go. Mogsy, Mogwin, Mugmug, Cosmog. Alright. This is the weak party. Oh, not that weak. We're doing okay. But none of these guys have anything to unequip. I'll show you that later. Let's just get this other guy down here. And there should be one more guy on the right side that we can get with the other Moogle party. Just hold down the attack button until it's over. No need to heal these people up, just go until the battle's over. You'll be okay. Excellent. We'll press Y and we'll get to the other party. There we go. Not you. There we go. Sneak up behind him. Just attack until it's over. Excellent. I think that's the end. Pretty sure that's the end of these fights. Let's just check it out. Anybody else walking around in here? I don't think so. The guard is down there, so let's not go down there. Let's unequip Mog. Yeah, we're good. There's nobody else in the way. So I'll just show you that you can't get into anybody else's inventory. Switch parties here. Oops. I'm still hitting wrong buttons. Please excuse me. Alright. Right, so you can't get into anybody's inventory but Mog. So let's figure out how to unequip this stuff. Oh, remove is probably the way to do that. Good. And now we'll switch back over to Locke's party. And we'll go to equip. And you should be able to put on the mithril shield. Excellent. I don't think that you can use the mithril pike, so tough sledding. Here we go. Our second boss fight. We're going to try to steal from the guard leader. He has a mithril knife, and it's a pretty nice weapon at this point, so we're going to try to steal that. We might lose one of our Moogles, but it's okay. Trust me. Oh, come on, Locke. You gotta be a better treasure hunter than that. Alright, we lost a Moogle. Got it. Alright, now it's just an all-out assault to the end. Hopefully Locke doesn't die. I don't want to use a potion right now. Should I use one? Better safe than sorry. Let's just do it. Yeah, good thing I did. Oh, awesome. Good job, Margaret. Alright, we got the mithril knife. We're pretty happy about that. We can equip that on Locke. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. I'm not sure if you can equip weapons and armor mid-battle, but it would be great if you could. I wasn't controlling that. We don't get a choice. I think this switch will open a bush. Yeah? You back with us now? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Moogles. Ugh, I can't remember anything, past or present. It's like my mind is trapped in a fog. You have amnesia? A man said my memory would come back, eventually. So you've lost your memory. Don't worry, you're safe with me. I'll protect you. Huh? I give you my word. I won't leave your side until your memory returns. She blinks at him, he points at her, and they become one. Alright, if you talk to that guy, he'll get out of the way of the door and you can go in there. That's the training facility that they have in most of these games that teaches you how to play the game. We'll do that later. Eh? Who might you be? This is the pits. We better hightail it southward to Figaro. Alright, that just reminds you of where the old man told you to go. This is a school for the adventurous beginner. Despite all our recent advances in technology, much of the outside world remains a mystery to us. So here, we answer your questions so you can brave its many dangers. Think of us as your advisors. And I will do just that in part 2, but for now I'm going to call it quits, you guys. I'm going to go outside so I can save. That house up there is just going to teach you about status effects and ailments, spells, save points, show you that there's monsters in boxes sometimes. You get a potion and a healing spring for going up there, so it's definitely worth it, but I'm going to save that for another day. I'm glad to be back on YouTube, you guys. I was just playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Twitch. I'll leave the information for my Twitch channel in the description below if you're interested in seeing me swear at the screen a whole bunch, because that game frustrated the ever-living shit out of me. But if you wouldn't mind letting me know in the comment section below where you've been, what you've been doing, I would certainly love to talk to you all again. If you have any questions as far as the ROM that I'm using and the patch that I put on it, please let me know in the comments below as well, because it took me a while to figure out how to do it, but from all accounts on the internet, this is the definitive version of this game that you ought to be playing, so I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to be back on YouTube, and I'm excited for part 2 of Final Fantasy VI. It's coming up real soon, you guys. Till then, take care. See ya.